These are the key marketing dates that every e-commerce brand needs in their Q1 calendar. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what all of those key dates are and how you can use them in your Q1 calendar for 2025. With that being said, let's get into it. All right, guys, I'm really excited to do this video because this is the first one we will essentially do for the quarterly campaign roundup. And we started doing this last year and a lot of people really enjoyed it, especially a lot of our new clients, because it levels out a lot of the key Hallmark calendar dates that you need to strategically focus on putting into your calendar before you put in any other dates, right? We want this to be the foundation of our marketing calendar. What is happening by quarter? Today, we're going to go through January, February, and March, month by month. And what I have here is our campaign planning template. This is where we do all of our campaign schedule planning at Breadloaf, my agency. When we start working with a brand and any brand we're working with, this gets filled out by our strategist. And the first thing we do is identify what are those key dates before we start putting in any product launches or any other campaigns. So here we are in January 2024. As we're filming this video, it's actually January 1st. And you know, I know we're a little late on this, but I think it's better to get it done sooner than later. Obviously, you want to be running something on New Year's Day, whether it's just a heartfelt thank you message or you're finishing up your end of Christmas sale. It's great to get something out there to just identify what it is. People have the day off and you want to take advantage to have that there. As we go through the next 2 weeks, the next 2 weeks are pretty simple. There's not much going on, and this is a great opportunity for you to fill your calendar with like heavily merchandised seasonal products. So if you have any winter inspired gear, the perfect time to be highlighting things is throughout the first 2 weeks from the 2nd through the 14th. At the same time, if you have any product launches that you want to put in here, the 2nd through the 14th is a great time to do that. This is where you want to focus on content marketing, product launches, and any seasonal collection merchandising. As we go into January 15th, this is where we want to kick off the Valentine's Day sale. So Valentine's Day is coming up in February. As we go down here, Valentine's Day is February 14th. We want at least 3 weeks of heavy promotional timing before it's really the end of the shopping season for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is a great giftable moment that we want to take advantage of. If you're in a relationship, you're most likely buying a gift for your significant other throughout Valentine's Day. Just like we went through the BFCM period, we want to sell. Now, I will say that most brands get caught up where they want to do something that's like red inspired or another color of inspiration, or like something that's around Valentine's Day. Don't worry about that. Honestly, the best thing that you can do is merchandise products and call out who is this a good gift for, right? You want to create giftable moments, and the best thing to do is start sooner than later. You also want to have a standardized offer that you're running throughout the whole Valentine's Day period, starting on the 15th and running really through like a last chance for delivery and then into the end of February. What we find is similar to how we run other offers. There's a period of time that we will actually be able to get the product to somebody, but we still want to keep that Valentine's Day offer running through Valentine's Day as a whole, just so people can buy stuff for themselves. So we look here, we've got the 15th as Valentine's Day, then just kind of rolling through the rest of the month, we have MLK weekend, which is really the 17th, 18th, and 19th, and the 20th. So this is a really key opportunity for MLK sales. Just like the old school tentpole mattress car dealerships putting up the flags, you can run some really great flash deal offer throughout this specific period as well. You want to take advantage of it. People are used to getting offers, and it's a shopping opportunity that's going to be promotional driven. Then as we go in through the end of January, we have Lunar New Year starting on, or essentially taking place on January 29th. Lunar New Year is one of those Hallmark calendars. It's not like a core holiday in the US, but if there's something that you can put a spin around Lunar New Year that makes sense with your brand or what you guys stand for or your audience, it's a great opportunity here. Then as we go into February, we have Groundhog's Day on February 2nd. Groundhog's Day overall becomes a great opportunity to make some clever type of content around it. It's just one of those events. If you can add a seasonal drive into it or run a flash sale around Groundhog's Day, it's a great opportunity. Also, Sunday, February 2nd is also the Grammy Awards. And if you're more in style, lifestyle, or fashion, we've seen that a lot of brands have had success that we worked with in the past around doing like styling guides for the Grammy Awards or something that's fun around that leading up until the Grammys and then the day of the Grammys. This is where you can have some fun with content marketing. Let's say you're a fashion brand and you have some elegant pieces or accessories that you could tie into certain looks for the Grammys. This is a way you could build those looks into an overall Grammys type of style guide, right? It's worked a lot in the past, and you, like I said, have some fun with it. And then we have the last day for Valentine's Day delivery. So, depending on who your 3PL is, that last day for delivery is going to be somewhere around the 4th, right? At least, at the earliest to the latest. I'm assuming it's going to be somewhere between the 4th through the 8th. I put it in here as the 4th on that day. Whatever your last day to ship for Valentine's Day, you obviously want to do a 48-hour countdown before, and you want that date to also be identified in any types of Valentine's Day offer emails. I'd recommend through this period of the 21st through the 28th that you put in some more campaigns around that Valentine's Day offer. What you can do is like re-merchandise specific products or create some unique looks that you can apply into that section there. And then on February 9th, we have the Super Bowl. Same thing as the Grammys. Here's where you can have some fun. Let's say you've got some lifestyle products that you can build around, around certain looks for the Super Bowl. Or let's say you can tie in, some type of elements that would make it fun that tie into that event, right? The Super Bowl is a holiday in the US. It is a memorable event. Whether you watch sports or you don't watch sports, you're most likely going to a Super Bowl party and you're participating in something around it. It's a lifestyle day. There's food, there's drinks, there's outfits, there's culture, right? It's a memorable culture event, and there's a lot of ways that you can tie in some fun campaigns around the Super Bowl. You could even run your own spot bet. So you can do a lot of things on what do you think is going to happen around that day or how to style or have fun with that day overall. Then as we go into the next week, we have Valentine's Day on the February 14th, Friday, February 14th, and that's where we want to do a last chance day sale with Valentine's Day. And then up until Valentine's Day too, you could do some fun lifestyle pieces like the top 5 date night guides to Valentine's Day and just find some fun content that's speaking to your audience. Like, let's say you sell products to men and women, right? Well, let's say like you sell mountain apparel and like outdoor apparel. Well, how could you potentially tie in like a fun outdoor type of, Valentine's Day experience and then talk about 5 different concepts and then tie it into your offer? That's where the content marketing piece can really become valuable here. And you can really turn that email list into a media property and have some fun. People want to read entertaining information, right? I'll tell you, these videos that I do that are heavy information, heavy strategy, even though they can make people a lot of money, people really don't care. They just want to be entertained. The videos I post online of me doing some, just simple boat stuff gets way more views, way more engagement. But at the end of the day, the reason is people want to be entertained more than anything. They don't want to be sold to, they want to be entertained. So the more we can tie in entertainment and content into that CTA and that offer for this giftable moment, we're going to have more success with that. And then from there, we have President's Day, same as MLK Day. Here's the opportunity to run a special flash sale. It's one of those tentpole events. It's Memorial Day, it's 4th of July weekend, it's Labor Day, it's President's Day, it's MLK Day. Those are the core like tentpole offer weekends that people are used to. They want a deal, and this is where we can take advantage of that right there with the flash sale throughout those 3 days. And really that ties up the end of February from the 18th to the 28th. That's where you want to go back to your heavy product features, bestseller features, content marketing, product launches to fill up that next piece of the quarter. And then as we go into March, a couple of key dates. March 2nd, we have the Oscars, similar to the Grammys. There, people have Oscar viewing parties. It's a cultural moment. This is where you can have some fun tying in Oscar looks into your products if possible, or like styling or building a fun Oscar viewing party. or just putting together some predictions on who's going to win what. This is where you can have some fun again with content marketing. And as we go into March 4th, we have Mardi Gras. With Mardi Gras, we can essentially do the same thing. It's a party opportunity. If there's a way to tie your product in with it, it's a great opportunity here. I put in Ash Wednesday here. If you're anywhere around Christian faith, obviously Ash Wednesday is a big thing, but it's just an opportunity there. Then March 8th, International Women's Day. I think this is going to be the highlight piece for the month of March. This is just a great all-around feel-good opportunity that you can put together something memorable for International Women's Day. I know some brands do their only sale of the year besides BFCM on International Women's Day as well, but just doing something fun and exciting around it, tying in a content piece to it. I know some brands even give to different charities. Is a great opportunity to identify it and to celebrate around it. Then on March 14th, we have Pi Day. Pi Day, just another one of those Hallmark calendars, more of obscure Hallmark events, but if there's something fun that you can tie around, and Pi Day is culturally relevant to your audience, you can tie it in there. And then we have Daylight Savings coming in at March 9th. Daylight savings, transitioning time. I think there's some fun stuff you could be doing about special offers or even text-based messages from the team around that new daylight savings tying it together. Then March 17th, we have St. Patrick's Day. If you by any chance have any type of St. Patrick's Day collections that you're going to be launching, obviously you could launch that in early March and really run that through so people could get their St. Patrick's Day products before St. Patrick's Day. But just another identifiable opportunity for St. Patrick's Day. And if it ties into your brand or is culturally relevant, you could do something around it. Then we have March 20th, which is Spring Solstice 2025. Like I said, another one of those Hallmark calendars, you could tie it in if that's relevant to you and your brand. And then we finish the month with really some opportunities there to fill up with product highlights, collection features, and so forth. And that's really it, guys. I'm not going to make it too complicated. I'm going to do this quarter to quarter for you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up or a like or a comment. And if you have any questions, please, I will respond to you 100%. I do these videos because I want to give you guys free information. And if you guys like these videos, let me know you like them. And at the same time, if you like what you had to hear and you want me to be running your campaigns for you all across your retention and lifecycle, my team and I run email, SMS, push, and direct mail for D2C brands of all shapes and sizes. We've been a Klaviyo partner since 2016, been a Shopify Plus partner since then as well. And if you'd like my team and I to do a strategic retention audit that helps you build a campaigns calendar like this, along with identifying other missed opportunities within your automation flows, technical elements to your Klaviyo account, I'm telling you, you'd get a lot of value out of this. There's a link down below that you can book a call directly with me to see if that audit's a right fit. Right now, we're giving this audit to you guys for free. We normally charge $4,000 for it, and I want you guys to be able to do it. Also, anyone that schedules an audit with us and goes through the audit process, we're actually giving a $2,000 credit towards your first engagement with us. So I think it's a really killer deal. We're looking for some really great brands to come on board this year with us as we scale up our retention team into the future. And like I said, if you like these videos, let me know. We love you guys, and I hope we chat with you guys again soon. Thanks. See ya. Peace.